Okay then, welcome then gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. This is the UEFA Champions League draw, followed by the UEFA Europa League draw, and then the Carabao Cup draw, which, of course, is going to be done on that. I did forget to, I did have a ball with me, but I didn't bother to do that. So I'm just using something quickly. So the UEFA Champions League draw, of course, teams from the same country cannot play against each other. So, for example, Tottenham can't play against Man City, Chelsea, or Liverpool. Any team in any pot cannot play against each other. So Bayern cannot play against any of these teams, but they can play any of these teams apart from Dortmund, Leverkusen, and Leipzig. So, teams from Ukraine and Russia. So that's Lokomotiv Moscow, and Shakhtar Donetsk. The teams from the Pedro Zenit as well, aren't they? So Zenit can't play against Lokomotiv Moscow. Zenit or Lokomotiv Moscow cannot play against Shakhtar Donetsk. I don't think I've paired with anyone. No, because they're the only Ukrainian club in the tournament. So let's get on with it. We're just going to press any of these. So possible groups for Liverpool's the first one. So as you can see, all the ones that are up here, they're the ones that you can use. So we'll go for this one. Okay. And by the way, when it comes up with, different balls, I'm just checking to see if it's still there. Just when it comes up with the different balls, it doesn't mean that it's going to be the specific group. So it could be any group. St. Petersburg. What's it doing? Go for this one. See, that was the fourth one. Chelsea, the next team out. And it decides to work for me. They'll go into Group B. Barca. And they'll go into Group A. Real Madrid are in pot 2, let alone they've been the holders for how long? City. Let's go for that one, and that's Group B. Still 3 teams left in this pot. PSG, we'll go for the second one. They're in Group H. This one is FC Bayern, and I'm going to Group C. Oh, I was right. Group C. And finally, Juventus going to Group D. That's pot 1 out of the way. Here's pot 2. This is where the interesting games will come. First one, Shakhtar Donetsk. Can't go in Group F because of, obviously, the Russian-Ukraine team speculation. So we'll go. They're going into Manchester City's group. Right. Atletico. Oh, Juventus v Atletico Madrid. Good. Tottenham. Group C. Oh. Before anyone asks, these are just predictions. It's not likely to be the real draw, unless I'm a psychic bugger, which I'm not. Palace against Napoli is going to be interesting. Real Madrid go into Zenit's group. Ajax into there, and then Dortmund go into Liverpool's group. Okay, pot 3. FC Salzburg, they can go in any group. Go for the last one. And they're in Liverpool's team. Well, Liverpool's group, actually. Zagreb into Bayern's group. Inter. Chelsea. That's going to be an interesting group. Benfica, Chelsea, Inter. Leverkusen into Group A. That's going to be interesting. Barcelona, Leverkusen, Ajax. Lyon into Group B. So, won't be an easy ride for Man City, that game. Olympiacos into the Group of Death, I'd call it. Lindsay going to Napoli, and then Club Brugge go into Real Madrid's group. Pot 4, the final one, is Lille into Group A. Slavia Prague into Liverpool's group. Group G. Atalanta, they'll go into either B or C. You can go into B if you like. Yes! Lokomotiv Moscow, they'll go into Group C. Yep, thank you very much. Red Star Belgrade. Oh, Red Star Belgrade or Crvena Zvezda. Genk. Into there. Galatasaray into there. Leipzig to Group F. Just let you know, we have 3 games in the Champions League tonight. And they are Ajax against Apoel Nicosia. And Apoel Nicosia aren't even in, they're not even in this draw, which I find confusing. I'm going to just have a look at the games for tonight. Apoel Nicosia away to Ajax. And they've probably just put Ajax in because they think Ajax are going to win that. Club Brugge against LASK. Well, Club Brugge were already 1-0 up on a good from that first leg. And the away goal. Slavia Prague winning against Cluj in a minute. And that's on a good. So, as I said, there's still games to play tonight. But that's it for this draw. Let's go through the groups. Group A, Barcelona, Ajax, Leverkusen and Lille. Group B, Manchester City, Shakhtar Donetsk, Lyon and Atalanta. Group C is Bayern, Tottenham, Dynamo Zagreb, and I was just checking the mic was on. And yeah, it is on. Dynamo Zagreb and Lokomotiv Moscow. Don't think Bayern will have too many problems there. Oh, God. I love places. Don't think Bayern will have too many problems there. Spurs will be a tough one, though. Lokomotiv Moscow as well. Group D, Juventus, Atletico, Olympiacos and Genk. Group A is Benfica, Chelsea, International and Galatasaray. It's a tough group for Chelsea. Group F, Zenit St. Petersburg, Real Madrid, Club Brugge and Leipzig. Group G, Liverpool, Dortmund, Salzburg and Slavia Prague. In Group H is Paris, Napoli, Valencia and Red Star Belgrade. That's going to be a tough group to call, that one. Well, that's the Champions League draw completed. We're going to take a short 2-minute break. Well, about a minute break. We'll play a little bit of music and then whilst we set up for the Europa League one. So the Europa League one's coming up in about a minute. So I'll be with you in a minute. Once the music decides to actually play. Okay. Now, before anyone says that some of these teams that a lot of the teams haven't played their games yet because they've obviously still got the qualifying round tomorrow and then to draw on Friday. So some of these might be true, some of these might not happen. Depends on what happens tomorrow. So yeah, just to let you know, that's the same for the Champions League. We don't know about the other 6 teams. So Liverpool might not be even in the Europa League. He might be into the Champions League. Who knows? We'll soon find out. Let's get on with this one then. So the first one, pot 1, and FC Basel. Right. So there's no choice of which pot to put, of which group to put them in. They literally go straight into one group. Arsenal go into Group B. Basel into Group A. Next one is Manchester United going straight into Group G. That just determines it's putting them into different groups. Okay. Roma into Group C. Porto into Group D. Lazio into Group H. CSKA Moscow into Group E. Besiktas go into Group F. Sevilla into Group I. Dynamo Kiev into Group J. Wolfsburg are into Group K. And Sporting Lisbon into Group L. Now, Apoel Nicosia, the first team, they go straight into Group A. Celtic into Group B with Arsenal. PSV are going into Roma's group. Mönchengladbach go into Porto's group. That'll be a tasty affair. CSKA Moscow, who's joining CSKA Moscow? It cannot be Krasnodar. Copenhagen. Who's in with Besiktas? Beit Borisov. Manchester United, give us young boys. It's Ludo Goetz. Oh, that's Journey to... is that Belarus? Bulgaria, sorry. Ghent go into Lazio's group. Young boys in with Sevilla. I think they're going out. Krasnodar have gone straight into... They've leapfrogged Group J and go into Group K, obviously, because Dynamo Kiev and Krasnodar, it's the Ukrainian and Russian regulations, which I don't understand exactly what it's for, but I'm not going to argue with it. Right, Wolverhampton Wanderers cannot play against Manchester United or Arsenal. And we'll see who comes out first. Standard Liège, you go into Group A. Espanyol go into Group B. Frankfurt go into Group C. That's a tasty group. Group D. PAOK. Wolves go into Group E and don't actually have an easy ride. Copenhagen and CSKA Moscow, 2 very good sides in their leagues. Group F is Getafe, who will be joining Manchester United. Steaua Bucharest, so the Romanian Giants. That's in Group G. Malmo. First, hello. Malmo going to Group H, and it's skipped one. Feyenoord's gone into Group I. I must have double tapped something. Karabakh going to Group J with Dynamo Kiev and Braga. Saint Etienne play Wolfsburg. And Partizan Belgrade into Group L. The final pot. So Manchester United can play anyone but Cluj. I think that's it. Wolfsberger of Austria. They go into Group A. Group B, Saduva, so a trip to Lithuania. for Arsenal and Celtic. Group C, Rosenborg. That's actually going to be an interesting group now. Istanbul Basaksehir. Basaksehir. Basaksehir, I think is that how you say it. I don't know how you say it. Going to Group G with Manchester United. When A joined Porto, Mönchengladbach and PAOK. AZ going to Group H. Cluj. Wolves travel to Romania. Sevilla, Young Boys, Feyenoord and Düsseldorf. Trip to Luxembourg there for Sevilla. Lugano into Group J. Into Group F, go Alexandria. AEK Athens go into Group K and finishing the draw, LASK Linz. Aitor Karanka's team, apparently, go into Group L. So these are the groups. In Group A is FC Basel, Apoel Nicosia, Standard Liège and Wolfsburg. In Group B is Arsenal, Celtic, Espanyol and Seduva. Group C, AS Roma, PSV Eindhoven, Eintracht Frankfurt and Rosenborg. Group D is FC Porto, Borussia Mönchengladbach of the Deutsche Bundesliga, PAOK and Wene. Group E, CSKA Moscow, Copenhagen, Wolverhampton Wanderers and CFR Cluj. Group F, Besiktas, Beit Borisov, Getafe and Alexandria. Group G, Manchester United, Ludogorets, Steaua Bucharest and Basaksehir. Istanbul Basaksehir. I can't get my teeth around it. Basaksehir, I think how you said. Me with foreign words. In Group H is Lazio, Ghent, Malmo and AZ. Alkmaar. Group I, Sevilla. Europa League champions. We've been Europa League champions for quite a few times, actually. Young Boys, Feyenoord and Düsseldorf. In Group J, Dynamo Kiev, Braga, Karabag, Lugano. In Group K is Wolfsburg of the Bundesliga, Krasnodar, St. Etienne and AEK Athens. And in Group L, to finish the draw, Sporting Lisbon, Legia Warsaw, Partizan Belgrade and LASK. And that is Europa League draw. We'll be back in a second with the draw for the Carabao Cup third round. Okay then. And here we go. So we have a bit of a standard number generator here. The number balls are number 1, Arsenal, 2, Chelsea, Liverpool, number 3, 4, Manchester City, 5, Manchester United, 6, Tottenham Hotspur, 7, Wolverhampton Wanderers, 8, Reading, who knocked out Plymouth, 9, Crawley Town, who caused one of the shocks of the night, knocking out Norwich City, 10, West Ham United, 11, Oxford United, knocking out Millwall on penalties, 12 is Watford, 13, Swansea or Cambridge, they play later on tonight. 14, Luton. 15, Brighton and Hove Albion. 16, Colchester United, who knocked out Crystal Palace on penalties. 17, Southampton. 18, Bournemouth or Forest Green Rovers, that happens tonight. Number 19, MK Dons. 20 is QPR or Portsmouth, again another game yet to be played. 21, Aston Villa, absolutely smashed Crew 6-1, yet both couldn't do it. 22, Lincoln City or Everton, that's again tonight. 23, Stoke City. 24, Sheffield United. Stoke actually knocked up Leeds on penalties. 25, Rotherham United or Sheffield Wednesday. 26 is Newcastle United or Leicester. 27, Burton Albion. 28 is Burnley or Sunderland. 29, Nottingham Forest. 30, Grimsby Town or Macclesfield Town, which obviously that game got abandoned. I'd say it's still yet to find out what exactly is going to happen with that game. That'll probably be redone. 31, Preston North End, and 32, Rochdale. So, let's get underway. First number, and this is the third round draw. All the teams from the Premier League are in this. They came in round 2. All teams who win Europe now win to round 3. Here we go. First ball. Number 27, and that is Burton Albion, knocked out Morecambe 4-0 yesterday night. Comfortable win for the Brewers. Burton Albion will host number 7, which is a Premier League team, I believe. Number 7, Wolves. So that's practically a bit of a West Midland game, I'd class that as. So that'll be a feisty game. Burton versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Next number. Oh, it's done it. Number 6. It's Tottenham Hotspurs. By the way, I can't, unfortunately, I can't remove the numbers. I can't change the numbers around, unfortunately. I don't know why. Didn't want to press that. So, unfortunately, it might come up with numbers that we've already said. Tottenham Hotspurs. And they will host. It's already been said, 27. Oh, come on, don't fuck with me now. 28. 28 is Burnley or Sunderland. Burnley or Sunderland. Whoever wins that tonight could be travelling to Tottenham Hotspurs. Number 20, QPR or Portsmouth. QPR or Portsmouth, they play tonight. They will play number 8. It's David Hoyle's Royals. Reading FC. Next game is number 25. And that is Rotherham United or Sheffield Wednesday and South Yorkshire derby tonight. The Millers. The reason I'm taking so long is I'm jotting them down. Play number 31, Preston North End. Next one was 29, Nottingham Forest, who absolutely smashed their way past Derby County yesterday. Dorm had been one of the star men in that match. Forest knocked out Derby, their East Midland rivals, comfortably. And they will take on number 13, Swansea or Cambridge. And the next one, please. Had that. 16, not at them, Colchester. Knocked out Crystal Palace on penalties. That was the shock of the night. That was shock of the round so far. They'll play number 14, Luton, who won 3-0 at Cardiff. $32, bottom of the numbers is Rochdale. And Rochdale will play number 17, Premier League, Southampton. Be a long trip up for Southampton fans. As far as I know, it's just a normal round of 32 where there's no northern and southern section. That's as far as I've been told. Number 3, that's one of the big guys. It's Liverpool. Versus... number 12, Watford. Watford. I've done 8 matches now. We're halfway there. On to match number 9. Is number 22, Lincoln or Everton? Lincoln or Everton will play. Number 11, Oxford. So Oxford United could be travelling after beating Millwall on penalties. Could be travelling to Goodison Park to play against the Toffees. Match number 10, please. We've had them. That's Spurs. Had them. This is where it takes ages to actually get the had them. 26. Have we had them? 26. That's Newcastle and Leicester. No, we don't. We haven't had them. Newcastle or Leicester. So this is what happens when you can't remove the numbers after it's been drawn. Newcastle or Leicester will play. Number 1. Oh, they're in for a rough game. Arsenal. In for a tough game there. Arsenal turn for either of them teams. Been done. Number 4. Number 4, Manchester City. Oh, God. The current holders. Man City will play. No. Oh dear. Manchester City will host probably the year. Man City host Crawley. Crawley knocked out Norwich. Could be having a trip to the Etihad. No. Number 30. We haven't had them. Number 30 is Grimsby or Macclesfield. That game got abandoned. That game got abandoned because of the weather. They'll play. No. No. I've had them as well. We've had Oxford. Oh, Aston Villa. This is where it gets long because it takes ages to do this when you haven't got an actual way of removing numbers. Next one, 19 is MK Dons. MK Dons versus we've had them. MK Dons versus Chelsea. Dons versus Chelsea. 6 teams left to go, and they are Manchester United. Brighton we've not had. We haven't had Bournemouth or Forest Green yet. Not had Stoke or Sheffield United. I think that's it. Number 5 is Manchester United. They will play no, they won't. No, we've had them. God, I'm glad they're not playing number 4. 6 Spurs. Done, that's been done. They've been done. No. I'll just keep pressing until we actually get one. Nope. $15 Brighton and Hove Albion. I think United will take that any day of the week. United played against Brighton in the cup before. Beat them. So we have 2 teams left. This is where it's going to take forever. We haven't got 2 teams, I've got 4 left. 29, no, we don't need them. 8. It's all the numbers that are in the mix. The 10s, there we go. 18 AFC Bournemouth for Forest Green. Off. Oh. AFC Bournemouth for Forest Green. Take on who? Today. No. Hmm. 23 Stoke. Stoke City. There's only 2 teams left in this that we've not drawn yet. Sheffield United. Yeah, we've not done yet. Sheffield United and who are the other teams that we've drawn? Not drawn Sheffield United. And I don't think we've drawn West Ham United either. Funny enough, we haven't. Sheffield United will be taking on West Ham. Who's going to be at home? We're looking for number 10 and we're looking for number 24. 10 or 24. Oh. Right, it's West Ham. West Ham versus Sheffield United. That's the draw done. Oh, thank God for that. So, that's the draw done. Burton Albion versus Wolves. Tottenham versus Burnley or Sunderland. QPR or Portsmouth against Reading. Rotherham or Sheffield Wednesday against Preston North End. Nottingham Forest versus Swansea or Cambridge. Colchester United against Luton Town. Rochdale against Southampton. Liverpool versus Watford. Lincoln or Everton against Oxford United. Newcastle or Leicester against Arsenal. Man City versus Crawley Town. Macclesfield or Grimsby against Aston Villa. MK Dons versus Chelsea. Manchester United against Brighton and Hove Albion. AFC Bournemouth or Forest Green against Stoke. West Ham against Sheffield United. That's it. I apologise that took so long. I think I'm going to use a different number generator for the next one. That's it. The draws have been completed, and thank you all very much for your support on this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll all see you on Daz's Football Stand. All the best. Bye.